Hey there everybody, this is Indian here, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Mario Kart DS. Right, so in the last episode we did Flower Cup on 50cc and got 2-star rank, same as Mushroom Cup. So in this episode we're going to do Star Cup on 50cc as well. Okie dokie, let's see how this goes. Oh boy. Got Daisy Circuit first. This one gives me kind of, I don't know, Paris kind of vibes. I don't know, it's got like, because there is actually a course based on Paris in, or Paris, if you want to say it in French. Yeah, they bought a Paris-based track in Mario Kart 8, which was originally on the mobile one. It was actually, yeah, it was one of the mobile courses from Mario Kart World Tour. And it was actually pretty good, I liked it. It was a cool track. Because it had different routes from what I remember. It changes around as you play. So it's like very different compared to most courses. Because, well, every Mario Kart course follows just one straight course. It doesn't like deviate the way that course does. This is quite innovative and creative. It's just a shame it's on the mobile. But I'm glad they brought that one onto Mario Kart 8 though. That's pretty cool that they did. Because I don't think I'll ever play the mobile Mario Kart game. Just because, like I said in the last episode, it's just the controls just don't seem right to me. Or wouldn't seem right to me playing it on a mobile. Oh, this terrain slows you down like hell. I mean, if you think a slug can move slow, well, you've not freaking drove on this part of the track. It's freaking like trying to drive through mud. Literally. Well, it's the muddiest concrete that I've ever driven on. Anywho, we win. That's cool. Yes, Toad, you are the winner with my help behind the wheel. This one was actually also remastered into Mario Kart 7. I actually can't remember what Mario Kart Wii tracks were brought into Mario Kart 7. Like I say, it's just been such a long time. But I do remember there being a Wii Sports Resort track on Mario Kart 7, and that was like one of those really long courses that had... It was just basically one giant lap, but it had 3 checkpoints. And each checkpoint counted as a lap. It's one of those courses. And there's an abundance of those tracks in Mario Kart 8. I mean, there's quite a few of those. They made Mario Kart 64's Rainbow Road into one of those courses where it's just one big giant lap. But they added 3 checkpoints to it. I mean, I know that course is pretty long and big, but for some reason I think that the way that they made it in Mario Kart 8, they made it a little bit shorter than the N64 version. So it feels a lot smaller. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks that, but the Rainbow Road course in Mario Kart 8, I don't think it was necessary to make it into a one big lap course and add 3 checkpoints to it. I think it should just have had 3 laps, because to me it feels like they made the track shorter anyway. I don't know, because on the N64 version it takes about 5, 6 minutes to complete the entire track 3 laps. And doing 1 lap on the Wii version, or not the Wii version, the Mario Kart 8 version, takes about it might take like 2 minutes, maybe a minute to do 1 lap. Well, I guess if you add that all up, like 2 minutes per lap, that would be about 6 minutes. So it would be about just as long as what it was on the original version, but I don't know. But yeah, that Woohoo Island, or the Wii, I think it's called Woohoo Island, I'm not sure, the Wii Sports Resort track that they added to Mario Kart 7. That one was deserving of that, like the one giant lap and the 3 checkpoints, because that track is huge. Probably one of the biggest Mario Kart tracks that there is. And the water just helps you boost, so you don't really need mushrooms on this water slide here, because I think using mushrooms on that would be a bit redundant, considering you're moving at a considerable speed. I don't think mushrooms would stack in speed on this anyway. Like, would it make you go faster? I don't know, you wouldn't really notice the difference. Alright, we got two of the coolest tracks in the game coming up next. We got Maple Treeway and then Grumble Volcano. I like Maple Treeway's vibes, it's very autumn kind of looking course. Kind of reminds me a little bit like Click Clock Wood in Banjo-Kazooie in the autumn season. I actually played that last year. I played Banjo-Kazooie last year and I had such a good time playing that again. Definitely one of the best platformers on the N64. I actually kind of, in some ways, rank it higher than Mario 64 just because there's more content to it. Like, you got more collectibles, more worlds, I think, or at least bigger worlds than what Mario 64 had. And the music in it is great, I love it. Yeah, I played that last summer. That's what I played last summer. What else did I play last summer? I think I played Final Fantasy IX. That was another one oh, damn it. Yeah, I played that as well. Because last year I had a Final Fantasy marathon. I played Final Fantasy VII, and played Final Fantasy VIII, and then played Final Fantasy IX. I played all of them in a row, and it was awesome. Loved every minute of it. And I'm currently replaying Final Fantasy VIII again, because when I first played Final Fantasy VIII I couldn't get into it, because it was very different compared to... It is actually a lot different compared to Final Fantasy VII and IX. 7 and 9 are very similar in terms of like how the mechanics work and everything, like the leveling up system and all that. But Final Fantasy VIII is vastly different. And freaking Wiggly, you and your fat ass, can you move out of the way, please? Yeah, as I was saying, Final Fantasy VIII's mechanics are a lot more different, because you have all the GFs and the junctionings and the magic and all that stuff. The magic, you have to farm magic points in that game, and you have to put the magic points onto a certain attribute. So you farm, like, for example, you farm attack magic, basically flame, like fire or ice or water even, lightning. and then you put that onto onto an attack attribute, and what that will do is increase your attack. It can increase your strength. It can increase your resistance to certain magics. So when you level up, like you would normally by fighting monsters and gaining experience, levels that you get based on that does not attribute to your stats nearly as much as what the magic does that you farm off of monsters and things like that. So you get those magic points, you put those onto your stats, and that basically makes you stronger, and that's how you get stronger. Now, I didn't know that on my first playthrough, so I basically went through the entire game not even knowing that's what you had to do in order to make yourself stronger. So basically I bypassed all the monsters, all the bosses, without even making myself properly prepared. And I don't even know how the fuck I did it, but I did. And I didn't really... I think that's probably why I didn't enjoy it as much as I did, as I did, because of that reason. Just because I wasn't making myself stronger, so everything was like 10 times harder than it needed to be. It was only until the very end of the game that I realized that's what you had to do. So I went and farmed all the most powerful magic and instantly increased my attack power from like 1,000 to 999,000. I was like, Jesus, man. So that's what I was missing this whole time. You know, that was crazy. Alright, just bear with me a second, because I'm going to close AMCAP here, because this is a pretty long track. I just have to pause it real quick. I'll get the start and boost and I'll pause it. I actually want to LP Final Fantasy 8 and 7 and 9 in the future, so I am definitely going to get around to doing those. I'm just trying to get through Final Fantasy 4 at the moment, but I think I picked the worst time to LP that game when I started it, because I had only beaten the game once, and it kind of threw me off a little bit, because I was like thinking about later on in the game, when I get later on in the game, that I'll have to like refer to online information and stuff, whereas I just wanted to do it based off of memory. And that's why I did a playthrough of the game again recently, and I refreshed my memory on it, and I've been recording a lot more of it. But I've kind of taken a little bit of a break again from it, so I'm going to start recording it again soon. The only thing that's going to trip me up about it is doing the final dungeon, because the final dungeon is so long. And it takes so long to get to a save point, so I'm going to have to go on a really long freaking recording session just to get that whole dungeon done. So I'll have to have a lot of free time on my hands to do that. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. I'm not worried about the rest of the game, because the rest of the game is pretty easy to get to a save point. The dungeons aren't too long, but the final dungeon just takes so long. Now I don't really want to skip out any wild encounters. Like, I want to get as much EXP on the way to the final boss as possible, because the final dungeon is where you get the best experience from monsters. So it's not like I want to skip any of that out, and Mario's about to get hit by a blue shell. Anyway, why am I talking about Final Fantasy? Let's talk about Mario Kart. Right, yeah, Grumble Volcano. Wow, this music is like extremely dramatic. Like, just listen to it. It's definitely my favorite music in the game, or one of my favorite soundtracks in the game. From the newer courses that were brought into this game, it definitely has a very dramatic vibe. It's like dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's just like all this dramatic sound. It's crazy. Well, even then I didn't really do it justice. That was just me being goofy. Oh, look at all this fire, man. fireballs, yum. That's probably what Yoshi's thinking right now. Oh, dude. Didn't want to drive into the item box. Well, I had no choice because the lightning bolt just came freaking screwed me over. But anyway, we won. 3 minutes and 16. Wow! Whoa! Holy moly! Look how freaking far ahead we were. 3 minutes and 50 Baby Peach clocked out in. And she was in second place. Dang, dude. That's over half a minute. Almost. Or maybe just slightly over half a minute. Ugh. Congratulations, or congratulations, or congratulations, or whatever, or you know, like those the way those developers used to frickin' spell it back in the day. Congratulations, yeah, congratulations. Oh man. Oh, we got King Boo, nice. I thought you unlocked a character after completing Special Cup, though, not Star Cup. That's pretty weird. Congratulations. Anyway, I'm going to end off the video here and we'll continue on next time. So in the next episode of Let's Play Mario Kart DS... No. I said it again, man. Have I been saying that at the start of the video as well? And not just not realizing it? Because I'm starting to think that's what's happening here. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end off the video here and we'll continue on next time. So in the next episode of Let's Play Mario Kart Wii, we shall do Special Cup on 50cc. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take care for the next video, and goodbye.